Damian King, the host of the Cutting Room Podcast, here with Chris Van Vliet. Right off the bat, Chris Van Vliet, are we going to start the Summer Catch GoFundMe page for the sequel?
I love Summer Catch. Where am I supposed to look when I'm looking at you?
Right at the camera or wherever you feel.
You don't have eyes, so where am I supposed to look? Just right in the red?
Right
I feel like
in the
you're
red.
sucking my soul out when I do this. What is going on here? Wow. Love Summer Catch. Huge baseball fan. Freddie Prinze Jr. underrated in that movie. That movie in general, underrated. Let's talk to FPJ. Let's make this thing happen.
But we got to also get Billy Brubaker with Matthew
Billy
Lillard.
Brubaker. What a movie. It was so nostalgic for me, that movie, because I played a lot of baseball, played until I was 23 years old. There's just something about being on a team, traveling to different cities, and just like the camaraderie of like being with your buddies. And I felt that so much in that movie. I didn't obviously play at the level that they played at, but
also great music in that film. Next question.
Yeah, great
top 5 films of all time.
All time. Back to the Future, number 1. The rest here could change depending on the day, but on this particular day, Friday, June 6, 2025, Back to the Future, Jurassic Park, Interstellar. Oh my gosh, and then it starts getting real tricky after that. How many Nolan films can I put on this list? Ah, man, this is so hard. You know what? I'm going to give you a real deep, underrated. I'm going to give you a comedy cut here first.
Give it.
Okay, we're going to give you comedy. We're going to give you Anchorman on there because I love Anchorman and I quote it endlessly. And I'm going to give you a deep sci-fi cut because every time I watch this movie, it blows my mind. Ex Machina.
Ooh, nice.
I've seen it, I don't know, 15
Oscar
times.
Isaac.
Yes.
Early Oscar Isaac before Drive. One of my all-time favorite films of all time.
Great movie. Ryan Gosling. Yeah.
Exactly. Nice. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah. And also, the last one, and I'll let you go because I know you had a long night. The Chris Van Vliet biopic has been greenlit. You have creative control. Who's directing your film?
The greatest director that is currently working right now, which is Christopher Nolan.
Okay.
Could you imagine? I mean, they're never going to make a movie about me, but could you imagine? They're not going to. But could you imagine Christopher Nolan shooting it on film? Shooting it on IMAX film? It's Christopher Nolan. And like that is no disrespect to Tarantino or Spielberg, but there's something about the way that Nolan tells stories on film. I love it. He's my favorite director.
Since you have creative control, who is playing Chris Van Vliet?
Can I play myself?
You can.
Why would I do that, though? That's silly.
I have a suggestion.
We'd want some people to actually show up for this movie, so...
Eli Roth?
Eli Roth. Wow, I could see that. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Let's see. Who I got mistaken for Freddie Prinze Jr. when I was younger.
Really?
And then when I interviewed him for the first time, he's like, it's like looking in a mirror, except you're way younger than me.
He really... renaissance the whole adapting film into pro wrestling in the early years. Yeah. And a lot of people don't give him his flowers for that.
True. If the movie's encompassing my entire life, Tom Cruise is going to play me at some point. Okay. Love Tom Cruise.
Okay.
It's amazing what he does.
Opening title sequence song.
Oh my goodness. Why don't we just have the one that's playing right now? I have an entrance theme, so something from Downstate.
Okay, Downstate.
Maybe the movie would just open with that. Or Summer Girls by LFO. Probably that one.
Okay.
Hip Hop Marmalade, Spick and Span, met you one summer and it all began. You're the best girl that I ever did see. The Great Larry Bird, Jersey 33.
Nice.
I could do the whole song, but we don't have all night.
The title of the Chris Van Vliet biopic.
Chris Van... Sweet.
Okay. And
Chris Van Too Sweet.
Chris Van Too Sweet. Coming to a theater near you. Last question.
Don't watch it.
We're going to watch this. But last question. How does it end?
How does the movie end? Hopefully happily. Maybe it ends with my beautiful wife. Maybe that's where the story ends. No, it can't end there. Then my kids wouldn't be in the movie. I don't know. It would end happily. That's how it ends.
Chris Van Vliet, thank you for being here on the Cutting Room Podcast, where I always say pro wrestling is cinematic. Appreciate it. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
What a wonderful show you did.
You're
tonight.
like the mass magician. Will never know your identity.
Exactly. I'm the Mass Creative, Damian King, here with Chris Van Vliet, the man that started all this, the inspiration behind all this. Appreciate it, brother. And
Appreciate you.
that's a cut.
Whoa.